So this is what the butter chicken looks like after adding the cream Okay, so today we'll be making some butter chicken. Okay, now this is my own like home recipe that my mom uses. So हम लोग butter chicken बना रहे हैं. So the first thing that I've done is मैंने थोड़ा सा नमक मिला लिया. I've added some salt to the chicken as the first coat. And इसके बाद हम लोग डालेंगे ये इधर. We have garam masala. Then we have some red chili powder. And then we have some ginger garlic paste. So as you can see, I've added the ginger garlic paste and all the other spices, and now we will be mixing this properly, like a good mix, and let it sit for at least 2 hours. So as you can see, we've marinated the chicken. Chicken marinate ho gaya अच्छे से, and इसको we will keep like this in the fridge for at least 2 hours so that the chicken, it absorbs all the masala. So now we will start preparing the curry. Curry ke liye we have onions. I've taken 2 onions. I've got some cardamom, elaichi. I've got some bay leaves. That's patta. I have badi elaichi. Then I have here some cinnamon, some the dalchini, and here I have some cloves, laung. So now we'll get started. So here I have the ghee that's ready. I've taken some ghee and I'll start adding my spices, my masalas in the ghee. And we will saute it for a little bit, and then we will add the onions. So here now I'll add the onions. So we'll be frying the onion on extreme low heat, ekdam halki aanch pe, because I want the onions to infuse all the flavors left by the elaichi, cardamom, the patta. So let the onion absorb all the flavor. As you can see, the onions have started to change color. They've become softer. Now I'm gonna add some tomato puree. It's just like, so we let the tomato paste settle in with the onion, but we will also add a few more things here. So this is the same things we added in the chicken. So some salt. Here we have some garam masala. And here we have some red chili powder. So we've switched off the burner now. Now I'm just going to let it cool down. Remove it from the burner. Let it sit on the side. I will let this cool and then we will grind it. So now we'll make a puree of all that onion that we had. So here I have my puree ready. So this is all the onion and the tomato paste and all the spices that I put. Now I'll get started with the chicken. So now I've used some butter along with some oil, and I will fry the chicken in here and then add the puree to the chicken. So I'll be adding the chicken with the bones first because they take a longer time. I'll just check if the oil is ready. So you see that nice noise, beautiful noise of the chicken entering the pan. We'll start adding the chicken. So I've flipped the chicken once, so you see this nice beautiful color that we have on the chicken. Now we can add the boneless pieces inside. So my chicken is about 50 to 60% cooked. I also added some green chilies to it. Now what we'll do is we will add the puree that we made earlier. So we mixed the chicken and the puree that we made earlier. Now I'm just gonna let it simmer together for at least a good 7-8 minutes and before I add the cream and some more butter. So it's been about 5 minutes since the chicken has been cooking with the gravy. Now I've also added some kasuri methi. So I crushed it a little bit and I added to the butter chicken. So as you guys can see that the chicken is almost cooked, and the color that I have here is like maroonish. So I will just take it away from the gas, from the stove, and then I'll be adding some cream to it. So while the pan is away from the gas, I will be mixing my cream in because I don't want it to curdle or split. So we will do this away from the stove. So this is what the butter chicken looks like after adding the cream. And the final touches I want to add is on top is some ginger. Just mix it in and we will add some butter when we are serving it.